So today I'm going to be showing you a different way to cast on, where you just use enough tail to weave in at the ends, and we're using both needles this time. So I'm just going to leave enough of a tail to weave in at the end and make my slip knot. Then I'm going to put that slip knot on the needle just like you normally would and tighten it so that it's on there nice and securely, but enough to still move up and down. To start the cast on, we want to insert our left hand needle into that stitch just like you would if we were going to knit it, and then wrap the yarn around the needle like we would if we were knitting, and then slip that needle through the stitch again like we would if we were knitting, but instead of slipping it off the needle at this point, we pull that stitch out and then put the tip of our right hand needle through that hole from the left hand needle and slip it off, and that creates your first stitch. And then again go through that next stitch like you would if you were knitting, wrap the yarn around the tip of the needle as if you were knitting, go back through the stitch again as if you were knitting, and then with the tip of your left hand needle go through the stitch that's on your right hand needle and slip that off the end, and that makes your next stitch. So we're just doing the exact same thing for as many stitches as we need. So you do the first half of the cast on as if you're knitting, and then instead of slipping the stitch off the left hand needle, we go through the stitch on the right hand needle and slip it off the right hand needle, and that creates every stitch that you need for your cast on. And as you can see, it does make a very nice neat cast on with a very nice edge.